Okay, multiplying trinomials, okay? Yeah, one thing I want to kind of point out is this here, is when you see answers like this here, first off, the reason we write them like this here are solutions. Like if you're graphing something, that means your solution answers would be like you set them all equal to 0. Like x minus 1 equals 0, and x minus 2 equals 0, and x plus 3 equals 0. Then when you add your 1, your answer is 1. There you would add 2. And to me, it's what I call liars. Notice, your answers are just your horizontal liars, right? We've been doing that for a long time, right? That's the reason for having things written like this here. Usually we go from the big format to this one. But for some reason they wanted us to go from this one to the other one as on some of the homework. And I don't remember a test question on that. But what they're going to do is here they want to go ahead and multiply those out. What I'm going to do, notice, I'm going to ignore that one for a second. Everybody see that? It's got kind of covered it up. And then I FOIL. My first term, x times x is x squared. X times negative 2 is a negative 2x, right? The inside one, negative 1 times that. Now, you can put a 1 there if you want. Makes it easier for some people. And then negative 1 times negative 2 is plus 2. And then you can combine those two, the negative 2x minus the x, right? But I only looked at 2 of them, yet I still have that what? That third one there, right? Oh, I guess I gotta fix my PowerPoint. Got something popped up. That 3x squared popped up too soon. But what I do is here, I stake the. I'm going to write those problems down, just like that. And do you remember if I had 132 times 13, and you multiplied it, wouldn't you take 3 times the 2 first, right? Remember doing that? You got 6. Then you take 3 times that negative 3x, which would be that. And then you take 3 times the x squared. That's where the 3x squared was supposed to pop up. Okay, it just popped up a little what? Early. Okay? So now, then I slide over 1, remember? I got another one popped up early there. I take x times that, which is a 2x. And notice it's underneath the x line. See that? And then I take that x times negative 3x, which is a minus 3x squared. And I take x times x cubed, which is that. And then just like before in the old days, you drew a line, and then you added them together. And you can see that I kind of like the x cubed lined up. But the 3x squared and minus 3x squared becomes 0x squared, right?
Yes, sir.
So that means I would have this here. So that means technically my answer would be this. Y equals x cubed minus 7x plus 6. But on a lot of your stuff, you would actually probably have a number where the 0 is. You know what I'm saying? This one just was a what? Kind of a freaky accident that turned out that way, as I made this one up to look at. Okay? Now, look what happens if I had a 2 in front of that. Which might happen. If I had, it's the same problem, right? See that? It's the exact same problem, except what's in front of the very first. I put a 2 in there, right? So I do everything exactly like I did, but now I take that final answer I got there and multiply everything by what? 2. So that makes 2x squared minus 14x plus 12. And if there had been an x squared number, whatever that 0 was, I would have taken the 2 times it also. Okay? I kind of wanted to point that out because I think like on the problems there's a number there, but notice I kind of ignored. I didn't put that there to confuse us at first, right? So I kind of, and just do 2 things. Can you multiply 3 numbers at once, technically?
Yeah.
Well, you can write them down, but yet when we do in our head, we still only do what? 2 numbers at a time, right? There's 4 things that have to be multiplied there, but we just do them what? 2 at a time.